Planet Therantos, a world of singing forests and crystal valleys. Its inhabitants are the opposite of humans in temperament, introverted by nature, empathetic, averse to imposition. They prioritize silent consensus. Communication is done through skin colors and soft tones. Visiting people, Finge, also the opposite of humans, but in a different way, logical to the extreme. They unite through mathematical patterns of light, seeking symmetry and efficiency. They speak little, calculate much. Both planets have gigantic, beautiful, and dangerous fauna and flora, tower trees that change the local climate, aerosol cats that hunt by mist, crustaceans the size of hills, beginning 0 o'clock to 1:30. The colors of misunderstanding. The silent council of Therantos welcomes the Finge with a welcoming ritual. The skin of the hosts glows in deep blue tones, a sign of serenity. The Finge respond with a perfectly regular beam of white light, a mathematical hello. In Therantian protocol, direct, unchanging light is a cis-environment request. Please, darkness. The host turns off the biolanterns, interpreting it as respect. For the Finge, darkness means closed channel. They activate a geometric marker on the ground to reopen communication, which in Therantos is a symbol of territorial demarcation. Within minutes, the encounter turns to noise. Therantians retreat to avoid invading. Finge advanced to correct the position of the marker. Two research crews, walking in opposite patterns, cross a colony of hill crustaceans. The ground vibrates. The animals emerge. In the confusion, a Finge sensor emits a pulse to scare the creatures away. The pulse hits a Therantian tower tree, which changes the climate, cutting winds, light dust. No one is injured, but sacred symbols are etched into the ground. The silent council, wounded in the symbol. The Finge delegation, convinced that it has corrected an error. Mid-length 1:30 to 3:30, the war that didn't know how to speak of itself. News travels faster than healing. In Therantos, the serene blue gives way to the amber of caution. In Finge, the Fibonacci sequence flashes as a warning. Broken situation, apply repair. But their repair is to rearrange the space. They send field structures to align river courses and straighten valleys. Water efficiency. For Therantos, curved rivers are living memories. Straightening is to amputate stories. The unprecedented war emerges. It is not made of shouts, but of incompatible gestures. Finge raise resonance towers to stabilize tectonic plates. Therantians dismantle the base and transform the bars into Aeolian harps. Finge land gardener drones that prune the forest according to fractals. The forest responds by releasing mist from the aerosol-like felines, confusing senses. No one wants to kill, but each action affronts the other's sense of home. Crystal valleys crackle, giant fauna migrate, and the entire planet changes hue. At the epicenter, a plane of natural mirrors, the table of Mer. There, Nim, tuner of tides and colors, and Tak, geometer, Finge face their first true dialogue. Nim paints a gradient from blue to gold on her skin, listening and hope. Tak projects a spiral with deliberate flaws, intentional imperfection, a sign of openness. They discover the root error. Each symbol that brought peace to one meant pause to the other. The war was not will, it was misinterpretation. Climax 3:30 to 4:20, the halftone lexicon. Nim and Tak propose an impossible, yet necessary solution. A halftone lexicon, a protocol that blends vibrant color and mathematical light in layers so that a message never exists in a single channel. They call for a truce in the presence of the giant fauna. 3 terrestrial leviathans, hill serpents, and an arc of tower trees. If the protocol fails, nature will judge. The first test, in Therantos, it's pulsating turquoise. In Finge, it's a 1010 sequence broken by 0.5. Nim wears turquoise, and on it, Tak projects numbers that vary like tides. 1 gives 0.8, gives 0.6, gives 0.5, gives 0.6, gives 0.8, gives 1 an apology that doesn't reach 0, but acknowledges the curve. The wind calms. The trees lower their branches, a sign of comfort. Second test, limit. In Therantos, it's an amber band. In Finge, a hard edge. They match amber with a dynamic dotted line. The Finge towers vibrate along with the wind, harps a common resonance. The hill crustaceans bury their pincers. Safety. For the first time, the planet doesn't cough under their footsteps. And for 5 o'clock, the memory of the rivers. The final agreement is not a victory, it's a map. Finge will maintain tectonic stabilization rings, but with windows of silence for the songs of the forests. Therantians will accept drainage channels during storm season, as long as they curve like stories, not like cuts. The wounded tower tree becomes a beacon for joint study. The Mesa de Mira becomes a school of the middle-tone lexicon. Nim and Tak walk along the edge of a newly curved river, where the water draws incomplete spirals. Above, a feline aerosol observes the mist. Below, hill crustaceans sleep peacefully.